so that was a long starting soon intro, mostly because I was waiting for the fucking thing to load. We're here with Minecraft again. I'm not sure what I want to do today. I know last time we did a bit of the crystal stuff, and I don't know if we want to expand on that. Let me go down and look at it. I know that we've got an issue too with oh, what's it called? I don't say an issue necessarily, but where the ritual sucks up our blood points, right? And we could make another one that in turn gives us blood points, because see, we've got the ritual going, and we want to fill this whole chamber up, I think, is the idea. Of course, we have none in here now or something. Like nothing's happening right now. So okay, I guess I could put this in the thing and it'll start growing them again. Yeah. So we could do something similar to what we have going on here, right? Where these guys are being killed with little spawners, and that's what's generating all this garbage, but it also generates the proper shit that we would need for the crystals. So we could make another thing if we get out of here, and we could also make it kind of build into our system here a bit, I think, because we have this as our blood thing, and I was thinking about trying to do something with the blood thing, like a separate blood altar. I think that's why I started digging this out, specifically just for getting blood, where I would actually move this whole setup a bit over, and then I would then have the blood drain from here into this one, and so we would have almost like this kind of system, except I don't really need to use these now that I can make those. I just have to make a liquid filter, but I don't have to really use those pipes anymore. They're kind of cool looking though, so I'll think about it. This still, I don't know what's going on with it in terms of why it won't let me see the outline right now. I didn't really look it up again, because this thing is supposed to make it so that if I like is it right click on the altar maybe? Shift right click on the altar? See, there's like a, this is a, what is this? This is a 4. So we want a 5. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So now we shouldn't have to have this. We just need to look at it, sort of. Okay, so there we go. Now we know what we need to do. Cool. Let me figure that out. Right, so what were these? Oh, it's capacity. Yeah. So I gotta figure out how I want to do this, because I can make another blood altar. Maybe upgrade it a little bit with some runes so that it can just essentially be used to suck blood in, and also, or even just be used to fill up, to keep our whatever filled up, right? We have our own blood altar for that, and that's all it does, is keep our shit filled. But we need a what's it called? Didn't we have, it's been a while. Didn't we have a thing? The ritual tinkerer, right? No, not the tinkerer. The ritual diviner, right? Oh. There we go. Siphoning. So I gotta figure out which one it is as well, which I think is in one of these books. Okay, hold on, let's see. Ritual Crusher. I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's see. High jump, feather regeneration, harvest moon. Containment, suppression. One of these is a ritual of killing shit. Basics of rituals, maybe? No, this is just story. Gives a shit. I could click on these, I suppose. What's the full spring one? Oh my god. I don't want to read lore just to figure out what the fuck these things do. Okay, hold on. If I go to load up Firefox here. Let's see. Blood magic rich sacrifice ritual. There we go. Which one is it? Well of Suffering. Okay. Perfect. So it says affects an area 10 blocks horizontally and 10 blocks vertically. Okay. Each 25 ticks deals 1 point of damage to every non-player entity in the area, consuming 2 life essence from the owner's soul network and generating 25 life essence per dealt. Well, why does it even consume? Why? So that's kind of goofy. Why consume 2 and give me back 25? Why not? If that was gonna be the case, just give me 23. Like what? So, Master Ritual Stone and 36 Ritual Stones for a 9x3x9. So we could have it off to the side here so that it keeps my blood network filled. And then I feel like we need to make 2 of them then, right? One for there and one for here, because then one here, if we make one that's above this whole horse shit. Now, this regeneration hopefully only affects players. But if we do... Why is that? If we do it above here, because it could be within 10 blocks of this, so that's fine. Because we could go up here, above it, like we had planned it previously, because this was the idea, right? And if we did, is this 9? No, it's not 9. So if we go out 1 more each side, that's already out a bit. Oops. Not quite what I wanted to do. If we go out here, and we put the Well of Suffering, I think if we put it down here, and then we dig up above, and then we put the enemies above it, that might work. We gotta plan this out. Is the deal, unfortunately. I'm not the greatest at just planning, I think. Yeah, maybe I'm okay at planning, I don't know. I tend to like planning more than I like doing. If that makes any sense. Alright. So that should be 9x9 at least. And we'll fill this back in. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, okay. So that's a 9x9x3. So this would be where a ritual could go. And then above it, we could have the enemies. And then we could have another one of those suck boys. Sucking in the suck toys. For whatever. So, if we keep... I don't know that we'll keep it like this, though. To where this will always go up. Because we're gonna have to build... We're gonna have to cut backwards. Like, all this shit's gonna have to move eventually. Because if we look at this, you can see how it's already... Oh, please. How it's already gonna go that far back. So this will have to change either way. Blow my nose. But if we put the ritual here, if we fill this in the bottom, and we put the ritual in this area, then it should vertically up deal damage to enemies. So, if we... Oh, please. something like this. Go up 1, 2, 3. And come in, and of course there's gravel here, because why wouldn't there be? Almost works out, actually. If we do something like this, because that will be, oh fuck no, that, oh shit, this will be the ceiling, right? Where's my torches? I don't really have any torches anymore because I use the other things. This thing here. Oh, for fuck's sake, god damn it. Stupid ass gravel. Okay. So we do one of these. And this is the ceiling, right? Because this is how this comes in. Yep. Just break all this because it's getting obnoxious. Right, that's the floor slash ceiling. 2. We do this. And this is where we'll put the spawners. Then we'll go out and get more from the swamp lands. This is where the middle, the ritual stone will have to go, I believe. Or the master stone will go one lower than this. So we're going to want to do something like that. And what we'll do is we'll put the master ritual stone here. So that means we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We don't have to make it this big, I suppose, for the spawning area. But, I mean, it doesn't hurt. Who cares? Every time. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What? Hello? Dumb thing. Okay. So we can put the spawners in here. And then this will be... We'll seal this up with glass. And that'll be just fine. And we'll put a thing. Like how we have downstairs. So how do we have it set up downstairs, actually? Or not downstairs, but... Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck off. I guess it technically is downstairs. This fucking thing. So we have that here, like this. Okay, so we have the item collector in the bottom like that. That's fine. Alright. So... if we want this that way, we want the item collector to go right here. We're going to do the same thing. Which I don't see why not. And then this can be glass, like so. Just for the hell of it. And maybe we'll make things look nicer in the future. This won't really be necessary in the future to make look nice, I guess, because it's kind of hidden away. And it'll probably continue to be hidden away. But the Master Ritual Stone needs to go right here, I believe. Now let me make sure that this thing, if we look at the Well of Suffering, if we look at it, okay, that is not what it looks like now. SevTech. Is it what it looks like now? That can't be right. No, see, this is old shit. I think most people use 2 Well of Suffering. So I'm gonna keep the Well of Suffering active. Another one for crafting. Leave the orb in the altar. The well adds way more LP than it's being used. If I need to craft something, To temporarily remove the orb. I mean, we're gonna have a couple. This is just the first one we're gonna do. But I want a picture of it. Because it says it's a 3 by... It says it's a 21 by 21... Well, sorry. It's a 9 by 3 by 9. So actually, this is probably going to need to be the master one. Because it'll go 3 down, I hope. I guess it shows me, doesn't it? We need to make a master rune or something and put it down. But the idea is we make that Well of Suffering. We put in a couple of spawners in here like we have in the other area. And then that should fill this with blood. Oh, for fuck's sake. Constantly. Send it. Wait, what? Oh. Why is it not sending? Why is it not... Hello? Maybe maybe it only sends a bucket at a time for some stupid ass reason. This has no blood in it though. So what the fuck's it? What? What? Where's it getting blood from? Okay, it's empty now. Okay. Alright, let's go drop off some shit. And then we gotta make a bunch more runes of sacrifice and everything. I'd also thought about trying to make all this look better again. Maybe finish finally finishing our ceiling or whatever the hell I was gonna do with that. So this doesn't look like trash or as much trash. I don't know though. Might have to fuck with this. We have raw eggs. I don't need raw eggs. Get out of here. We'll grab the slate back though. Okay. Good deal. So I think we can make the Well of Suffering and it won't take any LP to use. Ritual stone. Right, we need obsidian. That's okay. Okay, that's for the right. Master ritual stone is these plus obsidian. Fine. Ritual stone is just reinforced slates plus obsidian. Reinforced slates are from blank slates. Blank slates are from stone. Okay, easy enough. I think we have a bunch of stone down below. Blank runes. Okay, we'll make a bunch of reinforced slates with these. In fact, have it in here. We're gonna need to use this. We're gonna have to cut ourselves a little bit more still. We're getting past the point of having to cut ourselves, which is nice. Reinforced slate's already on here. Okay, so not bad. Okay, good. So we can put these in here. Yep. And just do this for a while. Nice. So you know what? If the Well of Suffering... Because these guys are clearly being affected by regeneration, right? These sheep. If the Well of Suffering just does 1 point of damage, or 2 points of damage or whatever, every however many ticks, and gives, then we could just keep non-hostile mobs up there. That just, and they'll just constantly be, they'll live in a constant state of being harmed and healed. And then we won't have to fuck around with spawners, and I can just put some of the sheep and stuff in here. Those sheep will finally have a use. I don't mind doing the cutting so much because it'll... Oh, we still gotta... Stop it. Add resistance. Well, here we go. They've all turned into those. Now we gotta wait to get them reinforced. Let's let that drain a little bit. Not too much, though. Fuck you. A lot of slime this way, which is pretty good. I'm gonna get some more water here soon. See, this will be much nicer once we have the Well of Suffering going, because then I just can leave it and go fuck off and then come back and not sit here and babysit it. Again, I don't mind so much because it is giving me experience on my gear, which lets me add more shit to it, because I still have another modifier to add to these because I keep forgetting to add it. We'll do that in a second. But yeah, I think between the regeneration and the Well of Suffering, we should far out succeed. I mean, you can see how much I regenerate. The only issue is if for some reason this thing stops working and then all of our sheep die or something. So we probably won't put all of our sheep up there. Oh, or we'll put a more useless animal up there, like chickens. Problem is, like, I guess I could just keep breeding them. I could just start with the 2 sheep up there and just keep breeding them every once in a while. Because it seems like the Well Suffering won't be able to kill any friendly mobs. Due to this regeneration field. Holy shit, it takes a long time to get 64 fucking, slates, doesn't it? Reinforced slates. I did not realize. Maybe I would have done half a stack instead, but it's too late. We're all in now. We're all in with nowhere to go. And everywhere to go. Can only go up. Get out of here. Like I said, though, lots of slime. Lots of slime balls. That's always good. Do I have looting on this sword? No, I don't. Okay, it's there. There we go. 64 reinforced slates. Nice. Okay. Did I bring any? No, I need to go get some obsidian. Because of course I do. Oh. And while we're upstairs, because we're gonna use obsidian anyway, let's grab some gold. Do we want to melt it down or just use? Let's use some grit. Sure. We'll melt down all this gold and then turn it into gold. Actually, do we have a bunch still? We might still have a bunch. The last time I did this, we do. We still have 18 of them, so I actually don't have to melt down this gold. The issue is I think we are pretty well out of... No, we are not. Never mind. We're not out of obsidian. Great. So I think a reinforced thingy. Yeah, it's just obsidian surrounded those. So we need 4 of them. No. Reinforced is just for unbreakable. I'm pretty sure. So we just need 1 of them to make my chest piece unbreakable. Okay, hold on. Let's do that first. Reinforce 5, 4. Okay, so actually that doesn't make it unbreakable just yet. You need 5 for unbreakable. Jesus Christ. Okay. Still though, 4 is good. Okay, so in this we need not reinforcement. What was it again? Hold on, let me find my notepad document that I had all this written in. Of course, Notepad has no like open recent. How about WordPad? Did I open it in WordPad or just Notepad? I probably just did. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I only did it in Notepad. Okay, so now I gotta find it. Oh boy. Was it in my documents? It was. Okay, let's see. Resistant. Well, it says crafted resistant 8 on it. So this is pure resistance. So maybe it's this. Oh, we need a lot of iron. Maybe it's this. So we need blocks of iron. 4, 4, 8. So we need 12 blocks of iron. It's fine. We don't need a whole stack of this anymore, though. Well, we'll take 1 stack down with us so that we can make a bunch of these ritual stones. That away, though. Okay. So let's see. Also, I don't know if this is if the game is too quiet or if it's too loud or anything like that. I might be too quiet. What was I doing? Oh, I need iron. Oh, well, fuck it. We'll do this first. This is how I forget to keep doing stuff to my gear. Alright. So we want to master ritual stone, but we need a bunch of ritual. I'm just gonna make as many as I can. Maybe a little quiet. Okay. Turn it up to like here. I don't know if that made much of a difference. Hold on. The cutting will. Yeah, that's good. That'll be good. Okay. So. Fuck, was it the corners? Yeah. Okay, so we got a stack of these. Oh, fuck, I needed more. Now, cool, we gotta go back upstairs anyway. Good news is we'll have enough ritual stones probably to do this twice. Maybe. So then we could have a dedicated altar just for keeping our life points constant. And another one for crafting, if we ever needed it for crafting. Because I don't know that we will, though, because we've kind of gone as far as I care to go for blood magic, honestly. I left the fucking iron. I need 12 blocks of iron. I fucking just left them there. Okay, let's... I don't know, where's my iron at? Oh, we need to make more iron. We have more iron. We have 1 stack of iron. Oh, not good. There, we get more iron. Okay. We have a few blocks of iron already. Oops, wrong thing. No. May as well just fuck it, make as much as you can. Alright, while this stamps, I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. Alright. Cool. Dump this iron in here. Sort that, why not? Okay. So, we gotta go get a little bit more, just 4 more obsidian. Good. In fact, I might be able to just... It's probably backwards, isn't it? Yeah. Master Ritual Stone, give me that back. Okay. So, I should be able to just do the Well of Suffering thing here. Wait, why is it not... Hello? Good lord. Well of Suffering, okay. So if I do one of these, and I look at this like this, okay. May not be what I want. It may... Is the well suffering go in the middle then? Or not the well, the Master Ritual Stone? Oh, maybe. Okay. Good. So we got the well, the well of suffering. I don't know now if it does anything or if I have to activate it somehow. Is the audio low or is it just you? Well, I don't know. I just asked everyone if the audio was fine. They said yes. So, I don't know. I'm not talking super loud to begin with. I just bumped my audio up. I can put this up more. But here's what happens. That is plenty loud. And it's like the loudest fucking thing in the game. Alright. Let's go grab one of these fish here. Come here, fish. Okay. We'll get you soon enough, don't you worry, buddy. I'm gonna take him up to the suffering zone. Oop. There we go. And I don't know if he'll suffer or not, actually. We're just gonna do that for now. He doesn't look like he's suffering. Yeah, I knew you were gonna fuck it. Probably need to make a door or something. I don't remember how to activate this shit. I have no idea. Oh, I think I need like an activation crystal, don't I? Do I have one? Oops. I do. Okay. Okay, that's not good. But is he... He is, look. It's a constant... He's constantly suffering and being re-healed every tick. Oh, it's awful. I'm gonna have to get a muffler and then just try to forget what I have going on up here. Oh, that one works too. Oh, it's got some range, doesn't it? It's okay, you're gonna come join your friends. Oh, this is terrible. But such is blood magic, my friends. The sheep must be in pain. We could do hostile mobs. But it's just easier this way. Hello, friend. You will join your friends soon enough. I forget how to breed sheep. I think it's just wheat. Okay, so this should now... Okay, so it's not adding to my thing because I don't have an orb in there, but... It did fill this up pretty well already. So now if I just grab like this orb and plop that bitch in, it should be Oh yeah, look at that. We'll see what happens when we drain it. Yep, I'm gonna breed them while they're trapped. I mean, they're already getting me 1 or 200 LP per tick. Just the 3 of those. Let alone when we fill that fucker up. So let's make a sound muffler. But also what that means is if I put a weirding device somewhere, I can have this going constantly and that going constantly. So then this doesn't matter so much. It also means that any crafting I want to do, I just take this fucker out, and we should be able to make slates and everything like that without too much of an issue. But now we got the Well of Suffering set up. So that's pretty neat. And what I could do is I could make a separate Well of Suffering nearby. For a different altar if I wanted to, I guess. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to do much with blood magic now. I think the whole point of doing it was to get those teleporty orbs, which I still have to fuck with. But I've got them unlocked now. Not teleporty orbs, but the item ones. And so we still have to build our tower of this shit. Let's dump everything so far that we got just for now. This is, oh god, blocks of iron. We'll take those. Oh wait, no, I was going to use these up here for resistance. Obsidian, right. Okay. And these. So this should just be straight blanket resistance to, I don't know if it's to everything or just like physical damage. I'm not sure. I don't know. It certainly makes the armor look a little bit better instead of it being all purple and shit for the most part. We still can't ever take off this stupid fucking cloak, unfortunately, but so now that it's resistant, I don't think that's knockback resistance. I think this is Construct's. I should look this up, but I think Construct's Armory. Let me double check now that I've already put it on my armor anyway. Construct's Armory resistance. Here we go. Resistance. Where are you? Modifiers. Oh, okay. Resistant. Reduces all damage except void and starvation damage. 2% per level of armor piece. 2% times level per armor piece. So there you go. So we're 6%, I guess, right now. Resistant to all damage. Except for void and starvation. So it's kind of goofy. Like, why would you want... Oh, I see. It says because the blast, fire, and projectile resistance is a 4%. So you get double the resistance if you specify the specific resistance. But who cares? I mean, because we get these up high enough. You know, let's say we get 5 levels of it. That's 10, 20, 30, 40. You know, that's almost half damage reduction just from existing. Okay. Either way, it's damage reduction, and that's what's important. So it's just more armor. So we can keep doing it. Let's get more wheat. Also, let me put this water in my dumb Fitbit thing. Okay. We can go put that away. We could probably put the chisel away for now. And the dagger sacrifice. I gotta figure out what I want to... I guess I want to get the computer stuff unlocked. But I want to get my situation set up because I know that there's a way you can do an input-output kind of thing with the drawers instead of having to use the hard drives. So I kind of want to do that as well. Oh, fuck, wheat. Oh, wait, there's wheat. Should be wheat down here. Did I do wheat in one of these? I might not have. In one of the cloches? I did. We should make a bunch of bread, because I need to make a bunch of sandwiches, too. Don't I just use wheat and something else to make bread? How do I make bread again? Fuck. Dough. Dough's from flour. Flour is milling wheat. Okay. So, can I crush wheat? Why does that not a thing? Oh, because it's the industrial mill. Do we not have an industrial mill? I don't think we do. I don't think I made an industrial mill. I should make an industrial mill. Because I have the dryer and the other thing. Let's make a mill next. Because why not? Because I don't think the crusher... Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Fuck it. No. Just throw it in here. Do we already have flour in here? No, we don't. Okay, good. Like, good in the sense that I'm not completely wasting my time. Okay, get some iron going. We'll go breed these sheep a bit. Make a muffler. These poor fucking sheep. Constant suffering. I should put like a shittier passive mob in there, like villagers or something. Kind of sucks that it has to be sheep. Oh, sorry guys. They don't seem to mind too much. Have sex. Bring children into this tortured realm that you live. Will they not? Oh, they might not. I'm gonna put the bunnies in here. Oh, they might not do it in pain. They might not fucking pain. This is breedable. Guys, I don't think they're having sex. They're in too much pain to have sex. We're gonna have to breed them upstairs and bring them down or something. Unfortunately. Shit. They don't like it. That's unfortunate. Good thing Tuli's taking a nap. She would not approve of this. Oh, so we've already filled up our, so our life is already filled up. Our 150. Nice. You can disable the ritual with a lever on the Master Stone? Can I? Well, will that disable it? I guess it doesn't matter because I've got the thing. I gotta get a piece of wood. I gotta get a stick. We'll try. We can try that. I have sticks. I have a bunch of sticks. Bundles and bundles of sticks. From the tree farm that I need to get rid of this pipey bullshit. Alright, here we go. There it is. These are still going strong. It's got lots of wood. Lots of potatoes. Lots of sugar canes. Got lots of stuff. Just think back to the many, many months ago. Those stupid chests. Alright, we'll try this. Nice. Thanks for the hot tip, Benny. Alright, now you guys can fuck, right? Have sex, please. Yes. 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 Have sex. Yes. Breedable. Which one has the cooldown? You have sex. Yes. Rateable. Cooldown, cooldown. Oh, they like grow so quickly. What? Is it because of the regeneration? Why are they breeding? Why are they growing so fast? Who needs to have sex? You. And you. Yes. You. And you. This is... It must be the regeneration. Or is it me? Don't I have like a special perk or something that has something to do with fertility? Oh, this is already too many sheep to deal with. Alright, we're good. This has got to be enough sheep, right? Okay. Oh! Oh, God. Oh, it's a horrible sound. Oh, it's a horrible, horrible, horrible sound. Oh, God. What have we done? I mean, it's certainly enough to keep this going. We definitely need to get a muffler. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, whatever. Actually, I did want a blank slate. I wanted to make... Because I want to do... I want blank slates. Okay. Lordy. How terrible. I can't really leave right now because I don't have a weirding device going. That sound is awful. It's okay, your suffering is appreciated. Sheep. Done. So now we can put the, yeah, this one in. How quickly? It's already full again. It was like instantly full again. Okay. It's okay, you guys can now be at ease. Lord. That was awful. I guess we don't really need a muffler, really. We just have to put up with it whenever it occurs. Okay, so we just need salt. Do we have... I mean, we got tons of it, but do we have any down here already? We already have flour. Yeah, we already have some flour as well. I think it's 3 flour, and to make a dough, it's like 3 flour and 1 salt, right? Yeah. 4 flour and salt, sorry. Let's go get some more salt from upstairs real quick. We still gotta deal with that fucking pneumatic craft horse shit. I hate it so much. I know there's gotta be a really easy way to deal with it so that it doesn't explode. But I haven't found a good way yet. Because I'm stupid and I'm lazy and I haven't looked it up. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to... Oh, how do I make the weirding... Oh, no, I need, ender pearls. That's what I need. I need ender pearls. Salt. Do I have normal salt? Like the stuff I have downstairs? Doesn't seem like it. I need to use this weird-ass salt here. That's fine. It works. I'm pretty sure this works. Yeah, it works. In fact, let's grab a couple stacks of it. God. Alright, we got some salt in here. I've already got flour. I'm gonna make a ton of bread. That's my idea. Oh, we got some leather. Done and cooked. Good to go. Do we have anything in any of these? There's some resin. I'm gonna pull that out. Not this one. No. Okay. Pull the resin out. So got normal salt. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna take the leather upstairs. We should have the flour now. We do. Good. Just make some more gold. Who cares? We have so much gold. Okay. So. This is a drying unit. We don't need a drying unit. We just need the mixers. Just the salt and the flour. Right? Yeah. Okay. And that should make dough. And that's it. And then we just cook that into bread. Easy peasy. It's not like leather. It's not like a whole fucking system like leather. Yep, there we go. Dough. And then dough. Make bread. Then bread. Make sandwiches. So what we need to do is actually go grab. So part of the benefit of the whole thing I was working on downstairs this whole mess. So in fact, I could is that this snail flesh I can make into sandwiches, you see. So if I cook all this snail flesh up, I can make a ton of sandwiches. And sandwiches are our lifeblood, as we know, in this. Let me do this real quick so that I can make a bunch of crystals. Hello, that's the wrong thing. Not where I wanted it. I want to put it in here. So that should make me a ton of crystals. Right? Hello? Yeah, there they go. They're starting to pop off. They're getting stuck in the tubes. It's fine. Yeah, give this back to me. And then this should have like a constant stream of them for a while. As they pop off. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I gotta do a thing, don't I? I gotta combine them in this or some shit. Right? Like 4 of these. Or something. Yeah. Unfortunately, it also sucks from the thing when I make these, but it's fine. Well, we can give it back. We can give the will back. It's not a big deal. Because we can just grab this bitch and slap them in. We just need to make sure. Oh, it's full still. Okay, so it's within range when I'm standing here. That'll stay loaded. Good, good. Now we don't have the sheep doing their thing just right yet, but that's okay. It's already 13 of these. Give me one more. Okay. Nice. The idea is eventually this can become self-sustaining, which it kind of already is. Once I kickstart it with a Tantra gym, it does keep itself going for a while. Kind of. Maybe not so much. But the point was that we would make the input-output things. We could actually make one now. Router. We have one of these, right? Do we have the node router yet? No, I didn't make a node router yet, so I should make one of those. Reinforced slate, lapis, blaze rod stick. That's easy. But then there's also the master routing node, which is an imbued slate. Okay, so we need a bunch of imbued slates. An input one and output. And those are easy. It's just the routing node itself, which is just chiseled stone, glass, and those. Okay, so that's all easy. It's the master one that we really need to make one of them down here, which is an imbued slate. And then this, which is a reinforced slate. Not so bad. What? Are we out? We've got Will in here. Hello? What? Does it need more? Oh, it needs 1,200 minimum. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. Can deal with that. Deal with it like this. Watch this shit. Get this full swing. Full swing, stupid. Once it kickstarts, we're usually good. Still have 1,500 or 150,000. I mean, LPs going. Which means we've got a lot of blood in here. If it's still, because we're not making them suffer right now. Oh yeah, that has a ton of blood in it. Okay, cool. We've got time. That really launched me. All right. Food. Let's go cook these. Actually, you know what? How much bread did we got going? Is this all done yet? Making a lot of bread. Or dough, I mean. It might be. Yeah. We'll cook up a lot of this. Gonna make tons of sandwiches. We'll be good for a little while. Which is good. It's very good. It is interesting to see the frame rate nicer in the preview for you guys than I have on my fucking screen. Also baked potatoes. Okay. Once we get the I think we got the kitchen stuff unlocked. We could make a kitchen at some point, which was gonna be an idea. I was gonna make like a little living area, but I never did. So I gotta start working on that. Because where I was gonna put it, I don't think I'm gonna put it anymore. Alright, let's go back downstairs and check on things. All that stuff cooks upstairs. Okay, this is still going. It's good. How many of these are in here? Just 9? Fuck. Fuck. What the fuck are you doing? Stupid bitch. Alright. Sorry, it'll suck on that hard will. Make some more beautiful gem children. Here we go. No, it's not going anywhere near the torture room. Okay. Still lots of room to add more crystals. Let's get this going very quickly. Okay, I've already got another bunch of this. I might need to make like some of those drawers here and void them, so we know exactly how many. I want to make a bunch of these. I need to make that router. Okay, that routing thingy. This thing. Blaze rod, lapis, stick, reinforced slate. Reinforced slate's probably the quote hardest thing to make in any of this, and it's not that hard because I think we already have one. No, we have a blank slate. Okay. Actually, I have 30 blank slates. So I just need to make one reinforced slate. Alright, cool. Bring this out. Put this in. And of course that's going to do a thing. God damn it. This is another thing. Reinforced slate. Perfect. Okay. Should be good still. Yeah, we're still good. Good. I put my leather somewhere. Reinforced. Oh yeah, blaze rod, a stick, and lapis. I think we have blaze rods up here somewhere. Yeah. We've certainly got sticks, as explained before. And then lapis, I might have down here, actually, because I crushed something to make Hello? Oh, wrong thing. Oh, God, I got scared there. It's like, oh, my shit's gone. Okay. There we go. We can make a node router now. Just because I want to play with these a bit. And I think they work much better than those pipes, so... So, if we do a stick, one of these, and a reinforced slate, and then we slap one of these bastards down, should pretty easily be able to make a node router. Good. Got a node router now. Now we need to make a master routing node, which is an imbued slate, which I think is, yeah, after the reinforced slate. Easy enough. Let's turn on our, because I did drain a little bit of blood. Sorry, sheep. It's time to suffer again. But you won't die, so don't worry about it. I wonder what it would feel like, because you would think the healing would feel really good, but then obviously having a quarter of your health sucked out of you every second would probably suck. So it'd be like this weird, like, thing, wouldn't it? We just need to watch this get upgraded twice. Here we go. Okay. Chill out. Sorry, I had an ear itch. Oh my god, this thing is driving me nuts. Alright. What are we doing? Iron? Oh, platinum. Okay. And a block of iron. Interesting. And I think we need a lot of redstone. glowstone, and gold ingots. And then, oh, to make the... No, I just want the... Okay. Redstone, glowstone, glass, chiseled stone. Okay. Not so bad. So, if we do... There's the glass. Leave that glass in there, actually, because... I think glass. Okay, so grab this glass. We'll go get stone from upstairs. Redstone, we'll grab a stack here. Should be glowstone upstairs as well. Should have plenty of, because we fucked around the nether and got quite a bit of it, I think, the last time. Since we have vein mining, which we've had for a while, which has been really nice. Really like vein mining. Yeah, we got plenty of glowstone. Glass and then chiseled stone are the 4 main components. Where's my normal stone at? Actually, you know what? Put the andesite away. The leather. Did we put leather in here? We did. Good. We have a stack of leather now. Not quite. We got 50, 59. Oh, almost. Where's my normal stone at? Here. Oops. Perfect. And then we just use the chisel on it. I just said it had to be chiseled stone, but there might be a particular type it wants. I don't know what kind. It may not matter, as long as it says chiseled stone. So we're gonna do these. Okay. It might just be stone, honestly, and I'm doing a literal thing because it was the first thing that popped up. Oh, how's this cooked? Is this all cooked yet? No, it's still cooking. Quite a bit of that. That's taking quite some time. Okay. We are making progress. It's always nice. Okay. So, we need, first things first, I think just this. For the regular routing node, okay. And then the master, no, the master, oh, block of fucking, and platinum, right. Right. Iron. We have platinum just chilling out in here. Yeah, we should have some in here. Yeah. Just need one right now. I'm not gonna make a bunch of these just at the moment. One day. One day I will. Okay. Okay. And so we're gonna need. We'll just do the bare minimum right now. And the input is gold. Output is iron. So let's go get some gold and iron, of course. Fuck. Whee. It's fine. We'll keep it next to all of our other stuff. Okay. Keep it in here, rather. I thought for a second I saw the thing. Alright. Input. Glowstone. Redstone. Gold. Then we'll do the same thing with iron to make our output. Oh, wait. Yes. There we go. So now I should be able to put this in here. Actually, I already had stone down here, but that's fine. Okay. So now the idea that we're going to work with here. Okay, that can stay that way. I don't care. But we're going to get rid of these. And these are working. You know what? Let's just keep it up above. Who cares? Were those all... You gotta be shitting me. Okay. So if we have a master routing node, let's just put it up here for now. And we have input into the system, which means it's going to pull out of this. Okay. And it's going to do so... Which way are we facing here? East. So this way. And we route... And then we do the output node, meaning output from the system. And facing west. I don't know that you can do anything with those, like the way it's connected. If I connect this, oops, this, and then this to this, right, and we can see that, then what it means, it should, if we get the system started, okay, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Aha, it's putting it in. So it's doing the same thing that the last thing was doing, but this is more of a test to make sure that the system did in fact work. And it do. It do work. Nice. And you can put filters on here, which was what's the nicest thing about it. So we could potentially put like... Yeah, precise item filters, so we can make sure whatever items exactly go in. And you can even say, like, I think you can go in and fine-tune these. So you can say, like, I want to think that there's a thing with these item node filters, and I might have to look them up. Yeah, or it's this. It's this thing. It's this number thing. So, like, it'll look at the inventory. Okay, so for instance, if we say that this, we only want... Oops. We only want 1 in here. This should... Well, maybe not. Number 1. 1, maybe? No. There's a way to do this. Maybe it has to have the filter. But you can tell it that once it has a certain amount in that inventory, you don't move anymore. So if it already has 1 in there, don't move the rest in there, kind of thing. I don't know how much can sit in that, actually. Maybe a stack can sit in that before it gets full. I don't know. It should only be 1 thing sits in there. I forget what we can do. Let's make a precise item filter, actually. Which is a frame... frame parts, which is chiseled stone, glass, and a blank slate. Okay. Why would I ever want to use this? Is it cheaper? No? That's stupid. Okay. So let's go get a blank slate. Let's go make one of these. I'm curious. But the idea is we could do like a liquid filter, and instead of having to use pipes and stuff, we could just essentially teleport the liquid. And I think you can daisy chain them or something so that you can go longer distances. I'm not 100% sure if I just made up a bunch of horse shit or not. Okay, we want the frame. So that was glass, chiseled stone, and a blank slate. Okay, so we've got all of that. I just use regular stone. Can I just use regular fucking stone? Looks like I can. Okay, good. Perfect. And then we use sticks, it looks like, for the precise. We use one of these. We use glass and sticks. God damn, it's always the sticks, isn't it? I need to smelt more glass. I also need to make a computer system and put terminals everywhere so that I don't have to run around anymore. And the idea is to have that input-output stuff going into the computer system, so that I know where everything is all the time. Okay. Just craft it here. There we go. Let's see if this works. I'm curious. I'm gonna need one of these probably for something anyway, so it's not a big deal if this doesn't work, because I'll probably need it for something else. So let's see. Out of curiosity, if we do this, number 1. That doesn't work. It doesn't stay. Maybe I have to like... Oh, these are starting to... Do I have a stack of these or something? What? Oh, because there's no... Number 1 of them. Ghost item amount 1. Yeah. So there should only ever be 1 added to this. Now. Yep, that worked. So once that gets sucked, like, used up... If it ever does... See, I think the issue was that... Oh, there it goes. It got used up. So I think the issue that last system was doing, why we were going through so many of these so quickly, I think, is because it might have been taking the stack of them and draining them all at the same time instead of just draining one of them. I think, maybe, because see how we're getting... We're kind of getting... Well, see, it might be a random fucking thing, too. I don't know. I don't know. But the key is now I can do this. And have a good count. Where'd my... what? Huh? Where did my Tataric thing go? It's not this one. Where did my good one go? What? Huh? Did I put it in a chest for some stupid reason by accident? What? Oh, I bet you it might have pulled it in when I auto-crafted this thing. Or sometimes shit like that happens. Yeah, it did. Okay, good. Because it took the sticks out of this, but for some reason it pulled... Yeah, okay. Hate it when this game does that. So anyway, the whole purpose that I wanted to get into Blood bludgeoneering was for this. Because essentially it's the best piping that we have available right now. Let's put this in here. Add another tool to the toolbox. So we gotta let this gain enough will, and then we can have a good look here at how many crystals we have left. So see, it's draining it a lot quicker now. Because we have no idea right here. And now that we can limit this to 1. Why it keeps adding. Doesn't really matter, but weird. Oh, whoops. So the key is we can also gauge this a bit better on when we should start pulling from this. So we see this is starting to count up. There'll be a time, I think, once we fill this whole room with these fucking things, or even before then, that this will far outpace the usage. And then we can easily fill this fucker up without worrying. And again, I really don't have any reason to do this right now. Like, I have no reason to. I've got what I want out of it, which is the ability to make these things. But which can make that tree farm thing that I want to make a lot less of a headache. All of it. In fact, I want to start figuring all that out. Or trying to make a system where I have to figure it out better, but you can kind of make it so with the drawer controllers, I don't know if you can all feed them into each other. Or what, but we also need to make we need to do the pneumatic craft thing, unfortunately, to make the machine blocks and stuff, to start making monster grinders, so that we can get like infinite ender pearls. Because that's kind of where we're stuck right now. Ender pearls would be really nice, having an infinite amount of those. And I just really keep putting off doing the pneumatic craft stuff, because I really don't like doing it. It's my least favorite mod. It wouldn't be my least favorite mod if it didn't have the chance of blowing up. That's the biggest issue with it. Is it has that chance of exploding all the goddamn time. So this really isn't draining much from my LP pool, which is good. And you know what? All we gotta do to fill this up, I bet you like 5 seconds of this is enough. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Bet you that thing's filled now. Yeah, see, it's already filled up again. So just gotta torture a little bit of sheep. That's all. Just for a little bit. It's fine. Yeah, I bet you I think there's a thing, like sometimes these last longer. Sometimes they don't. Like there's like a random chance that they don't last very long. But eventually, once we have this hole filled up, it should produce so many crystals very quickly. That doesn't matter that much. Alright, I'm just going to leave it alone for now. I think once we get out of here, though, we'll be out of range, and it's not going to do anything anyway. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to do with blood magic. We might still dabble with it from time to time, but I don't know that I need to fuck with it too much. We did want to eventually get rid of this and do that node stuff. And so what we would do is we would have a master node set up, and then these would be inputs to the system, and the outputs would go to here. So like both of these would output, like the master would, I guess the master would just go wherever, and then I think it will only put stuff where it can. Whereas these fucking tubes will sometimes try to shove stuff where it shouldn't. Right now it's being good, but we've seen it misbehave. But the point being, what we really care about, we don't care so much about the leaves, right? We don't care about any of that shit. Not even really the saplings. The wood is nice. The dark oak wood is really nice. And we want to do that for all the trees, so we have like all the different types of wood, so that I can just build whatever I want to whenever I want to. This would be nice to have that teleporty bullshit instead of like these tubes are okay. This item cable is all right, and I'll probably leave this alone because I do kind of like the, you know, the do horse shit going on here. These I think are on. Again, I still have no fucking idea. I don't remember. But this is all full, so we don't have anything to worry about in this whole system's done. The electricity system is okay for now. If anything, it would be kind of nice to do some of the kitchen stuff, so that we can just do like, because there's some cool stuff you can do, like get infinite milk by using an anvil and a jar and a cow. And then all sorts of stuff, like a toaster to turn bread into toast, the cooking, like, and you can make a ton of stuff quickly, I think, or at least you queue it up at once or something. Like it's a lot nicer than the horse shit we have here. So I was going to make like a living area, not here, but this could work. Actually, what is there even anything? There's nothing on that side. We could probably put a living area here. I wasn't gonna do it here. I was gonna do it up higher. Like this was gonna be the bedroom, as you can see. So we could like look out and see this cool kind of view. But because we kind of made all this shit come down here, and we made, oh god, and we made like all this crap come out here. How's this doing, by the way? 37 star medal? That's not bad. Still have plenty of this doing its thing. You know, we made all this crap out here. It kind of changed plans a bit. All the astral sorcery stuff. So either I go this way, which I could, and then on the other side of things, like if I do this, so instead of that, we make like a hallway or something. Like we seal this in, because this doesn't need to be opened necessarily, right? There's no reason for that. And this goes upstairs, right? This goes up to the other astral sorcery fucking garbage. It's not garbage, it's pretty cool stuff, but it just looks like garbage because I just slapped it all down. I was gonna do something with this with enchanting, but fuck. Just a lot of it. None of the I don't hate that mod. There's some really nice stuff with that mod, but there's some shit I really don't like with that mod. God, we've done a lot of crap, haven't we? All right. Yeah, I think we can make a hallway this way. In the very least, like, give me my jizzle. Where's my jizzle? There's my jizzle. At least something like this. You know? Oh, Lord. What's going on up here? Hello? Okay. Now this may bust out into the old Cthulhu area, which might not be bad, because then we'll have like a nice little balcony or something. You turn that into a balcony. Get out of this for now. I'm not gonna go too crazy doing this. Getting this all ready. We're gonna carve out what can be our future living area. Where's my shovel? Here we go. Hello? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I will do more of the old god stuff, yeah. I don't know when. Okay, so that puts me here. This isn't bad. This isn't a bad view. And we can kind of build out, and it'll be kind of part of the... kind of not, I guess? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Because we could do just even a simple thing where the bedroom's on this... no, maybe not. That's not going to go anywhere. Okay. We have to go this way with it, which is fine. Oh, hi. Hi, guys. Hi, Gravel. Just fucking die. God damn. Fucking Gravel. Okay. This is all gonna need to be done. I could do something like... this? Something like that? Oh, oops. Jizzle me. I'm gonna do a little bit of building. We haven't done building in a while. Okay, shortcut is sealed now. No more shortcut. Fuck. But yeah, there's a lot to that mod that I haven't even thought of touching yet. So, yeah, we'll get back to that at some point. The whole Cthulhu and all that shit. Just not right now. Okay. So we could do... No, we don't want to do that necessarily. We do want to kind of dig this out a bit. Figure out what we want to do here. And we will dig this out too. I'll remake it so it's not so bad. Okay. So this could be like yeah. Hold on. Look, this could work. Okay. We make this like glass here. Okay, so this all just becomes... Oops. We'll make this look nicer. But this does this. Like so. I'll put some dirt down here to make it look more natural, right? Then this is all glass. Perhaps even panes of glass, like over there. You can look out that way. Yeah, and it'll just be like that. That's fine. We'll dig that out a little bit. No, we never did the totem thing. I never finished that. Okay. Then come here. this can stay. Because ultimately what we're going to do is something like this. This will come in, and this could be the kitchen area, right? I don't know how big the kitchen area needs to be. Probably not huge. Like kitchen and dining. So we'll make it, you know, like this or something. Full of shit. God damn. I can't sit downstairs. I really need... Here's the other reason I really need to get those damn ender pearls is to make fucking elevators. So I can just teleport back and forth essentially, or up and down rather. Okay. Just dump. Okay. Just dump this shit. How's my lifeblood's doing? I don't think they're doing anything downstairs right now. Okay, good. Alright. We're fine. Do I have any glass in any of these by chance? Doesn't look like it. Actually, can I do this? Make... What? I guess I can't make them into that? I have to do it the other way, don't I? Shit. You can squeeze glass back into sand, apparently. Oops. Yeah. What was it for? Glass panes? Shit. It's the piles of sand. Okay, and that's just sand into the pile of sand. I see. Okay. I got some sand. Oops. Wow, for fuck's sake. Let me make a couple stacks of these piles. We can smelt them down. It still has been cooking this fucking... Okay. Whoop. I think I'll be able to do it here, right? Yeah. So we let those cook into the glass shards or whatever, glass panes rather, like so. Kind of want to do that now so that I can seal up that entrance. Should be enough. Okay. I could dye these like gray or something, couldn't I? Oh fuck. So this is the new thing, but if I want the dyed version, I have to... Whatever. Can I can't even chisel these. Whatever, we're doing vanilla. Don't care. I've made them. Could probably use them for other things, but... We've used this vanilla styled one for some time. It'll be fine. Okay. So I do like one of these here, and I might change this in the future, but the idea is we just have a nice little thing, so you can just kind of look out, see it. The main thing is we're gonna turn this whole area into a kitchen. I think this is where we're gonna live. It's gonna be our living quarters. So we've got this. So we'll put the kitchen, like, on this side. Nothing will go here. This will just be for looks, really. And we'll make, again, we're going to make this all look a lot nicer. But the kitchen area will be here. Maybe we'll put, like, a little table over here. Like if we would eat. And this will go to the bedroom. Now, I wanted to make the bedroom have a nice thing. But unless I make this a big-ass hallway, which I could, because this could be like a big living area. We could have like a... yeah, hold on, let's do this. I have an idea. We'll dig this until we get to the other side. And then we'll put the bedroom on the other side. And then we'll put like a small library or something. Maybe an enchanting area, you know? Holy shit. There we go. So this is where the bedroom's gonna go. Eventually. Can I just... Yeah, I can. I don't know. I don't know that I like that it... Oh, right. You just don't get the stuff back. Okay. Stupid. Alright. Stupid as in I'm stupid, not the game. Okay. So then... do one of these. Right? And this is where we'll start this. So I'll just put this here. So it's not going to be as nice of a view, but it'll still be okay. And the idea is this is where the bedroom will go. I think it'd be super big. Not big enough. Maybe a little bit bigger than this. And I'm kind of doing this purposely because I'm gonna put like... Hello? Okay. Just make sure that this gets put down so that it doesn't spawn monsters. So I'm gonna do something like this. This will be like the bedroom. We'll have a doorway here. I might do like that. And then the bed can go here, like a double bed. So kind of do something like this. Then I'm not sure what I'll do on this side of the bedroom. Hello? There we go. I'm just gonna fill all this stone. Okay, and we'll change how that all looks eventually. And ideally, we could have like a nice view. I know I should be using a shovel, but I can't be bothered. Oops. Should not have done that, though. It's alright. Just might as well grab all this. Let's go. You can see that freaking out. Okay. Oops. Need more glass panes. Should be okay though. Oh, good lord. Get rid of this. Anyway, this will be the bedroom. And then what we'll do is we'll make like a library or something. So let's see, where's that go? About here. So maybe about this far in. Like a grand library with like the enchanting table and stuff could go in here. Might be nice, you know. I don't know how far I can go before I see my bedroom. Gotta dump this crap off at some point. We'll also do like a window. Probably on the other side of this, actually. We're pretty close. Now, it would be cool if we could link this library up with the other thing. It's not, there we go. But we'll have like bookcases and stuff. Hook it up with that, but I think it's the right height. But it'll be alright. What's in here? Oh, yeah, all the fucking fish and stuff that kept dying. We tried. We tried with the fish. That's all we can ask, right? So this base is just an absolute fucking mess. In between, like, where everything is located. And if I hadn't built the thing myself, I wouldn't know where the hell to go. Anywhere. Why is that? Oh, I thought that was... I thought that was eggs. I was like, why is it cooking eggs? It's not cooking eggs. But we got tasty sandwiches now. So many tasty sandwiches. So good. Okay. Oh, my nose again. Ugh. I don't know why my nose is just acting up today. Okay. Sandwiches are pretty good. Pretty easy food. Pretty good to go. What am I gonna do? Let's make the kitchen stuff. I was digging out the library, but it's not super important. I guess we can finish digging that out. Or at least digging it to here. Okay, well that's done. Okay, so that's where the bedroom is. Good deal. Okay, cool. So we have like a little library and enchanting table or some shit or enchantment bench or, you know, anything that would fit in a library can go here. For now, though, do the kitchen area. What? Oh, fuck you. This is a graphical bug, you ass. I thought something was fucked with it. Something might have been. It might have been one of those goo things on the ground from not having a torch or something. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. We've got... I need to go get the glass panes from downstairs anyway. You make more torches as well. We've actually spent the whole time in our base. Just, doing stuff. Haven't gone on an adventure or anything. Yep, see, it was one of these. God damn it. There, should be happy now, right? Hit F7. All this should be okay. Mostly. Mostly. Alright. Yeah, I'll fuck with this later. I'll fix this later. It's just sand. If you didn't know this was modded, just looking at this one little area, pretty much just looks like vanilla. Okay. This will be the library, doorway. What I kind of want to do is on either side, and I might like inset it, maybe. I don't know. I might move this doorway, and have like bookcases on either side, or either at least on this side, and then maybe even have like a little enchantment bench, kind of surrounded by bookcases in the corner or something. But first, let's see what the kitchen stuff made. If it requires pneumatic craft, so fucking help me, I'm gonna be missed. Oh boy. Okay, so aluminum plates, some glass, no problem. Nether furnace, okay. Blaze powder, nether brick. Nether brick, of course, requires these nether bricks, which is this horse shit. We don't have the transmutation thing unlocked because I haven't done the old god stuff. Oh no. Unfortunately, it doesn't. I don't think. Of course, it would be nether bricks. Oh no, these are nether bricks. Oh, thank fuck. Did we make a shit ton of them one time? Or did it count as... Because the fortress brick that we got in the past didn't count for something. We might be okay. We got blaze powder. Furnace. Alright, let's try this. We'll try this. Hold on. We still have furnaces. Don't we have furnaces? Just like chilling out because we never used them? Yeah, we have fucking furnaces. Blaze powder. I hope this works. I don't have to sit there. Because the worst part of it is just having to sit there and cook these fucking bricks. But we should be good. Oh, we're good. We're fine. Awesome. Aluminum plates we can make. That's easy. Okay. Easy enough. Door and chest. That's easy. So terracotta is going to be the main thing, it looks like. And then making this, which is platinum plates, apparently. And then cooking for... We just cook a book. Okay. Can I cook a book in the other thing? Do I have a book? I know I have a book. I know we have like probably thousands of books somewhere. Alright, there's a door. No, wait, it needs to be an iron door. On a chest. So we got the chest. Book. Hello? Hello, book. Book. There's book. There is book. Alright. I don't think I have an iron door anywhere. Part of me thinks I do, but most of me thinks I don't. I do believe we had some terracotta though. Some terracotta. Where is it? No. It's in here? Oh. I thought I made a bunch. Maybe it's downstairs because I had to make a bunch for the immersive engineering shit. I can make more. I think it's just clay in a furnace or whatever. It's clay and something. Yeah, we have some terracotta. I don't want to use it up here. I can just make some more. Alright, what plates do we need? We need aluminum plates. 5 of them. Already have those? Do. Cool. And then just glass, I think. Just normal old glass. I think I can make this now. Oops. Yep. I wonder what item just got thrown into here that I need. A sink. Which provides water. Aluminum plates again. I don't have... Oh, I need to go get water in my bucket. Alright. I mean, iron door. Now, is there a special fucking way to make an iron door in this? No, we're good. It's easy peasy. Easy peasy iron door. Nice. Okay. Now, of course, we're gonna have 3 goddamn iron doors, but that's fine. We'll put this on a chest. Fridge. Oh, we want to make 2 of these, actually, don't we? So we have, like, a double fridge. Yeah. Okay. In fact... Oh. No? In fact... Just do this. Oops. Make a second one right here. Boom. There's the fridge and the oven. We want this cooking table, which is terracotta, but we need to make this here, which is platinum plates. Do we have any platinum plates? We do. 2 platinum plates. Also, let me go get some water with this. I might have to just grab it out of the source block up here. Which is fine. Go. Oh yeah, we gotta cook that book. Right. What was terracotta? Because we want a bunch of these for looks. Just clay and a what? Anywhere. Looks like smelting, drying, stick it in a stew, casting, molten clay. I think that's how we did it last time. But we can do it in these things. Clay, we just clay it. Do we really have to make it out of fucking... We can compress, which we're not in asteroids. So we do 4 clay into a clay. We're gonna go backwards with it. Backwards. Stomping into that. That's stupid. Sludge refine it. We can infuse sand into clay, apparently. I suppose. This is gonna be the easiest way to do it. Okay, that's fine. So let's go get a bunch of clay balls. I think we have a ton of them already. Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4. There we go. That'll get us a stack of clay that we can cook. Speaking of cooking, here's a book that needs to be cooked. Hopefully it works. Let's just go ahead and make the rest of these sandwiches. Oops. There's the cooked book. Nice. Oh, look, we made an advancement. For the first fucking time in who knows how long that I've played, I've actually made an advancement. Nice. Now what was I doing? Oh, I was gonna make more sandwiches. Perfect. Now we've got sandwiches for days. Okay. I'm thrilled. Let's go back down here. Wait, why did I go back down here? I need to smash these. That's why. Okay. Into a 2x2. Unfortunately, I just have to throw it on here like an asshole. And it'll smush me the clay that I need, right? Yeah, okay, I'll just let that go. While that's going, though, I need to make cooking for blockheads 2, which requires that. That's fine. 2 of these. Boom, boom. Boom. Platinum, platinum. Bam. Give me that advancement. Yeah. Oops. Look at that. And then we'll make a full kitchen, which we need a cooking table, oven, fridge, and sink, and then other stuff, which is fine. So you got all this. So, oh my god, yes. Okay. We're gonna make all these because I want to. I think it's cool. I think the yeah, provides tools, recipes, stores spices and ingredients. All this stuff is really cool. Kitchen floor we can make if we really want to. I don't because it's kind of ugly. You know, they'll do something else. We need stone. If we have some, it's fine. In fact, there we go. The sink. We just need aluminum plates. Oh, we have those. Where'd it go? Aluminum plates, please. Please. Where are you? I had a bunch of you. There they are. 4? I don't remember what we needed. Sink. It's just 3. Well, whatever. Fine. Boom. Sink done. Look at all that. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be beautiful. Slabs and aluminum rods. Okay. I don't know that we need this necessarily. Kitchen counter would be nice. Okay, so we need chests for the kitchen counters. That's fine. We'll make a couple of them. Why not? Oops. Because we don't have terracotta, that's why not. That's fine. We need to do the milk jar because I think that'll be it'll be funny to do. That's still going. I wanted to wait for this terracotta, this clay to be done so I can make more terracotta, but it looks like that's gonna take a little bit, so we'll let it do its thing. We'll go place some of the kitchen stuff upstairs for now. And now that we've already made all the sandwiches, but we will grab all the food related stuff. This way. This probably needs to. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. So the idea, we do like kitchen counter here, because we're gonna do like the corner bit right there. So we got a kitchen counter here. Put the sink next to the counter. This here. Stove here. Fridge here. Nice. I like how the little thing's open too. It's really cool. So apparently we make French fries. So we can put all the baked potatoes and stuff in the refrigerator. It doesn't do anything special, the refrigerating stuff, I mean. Oops. It's just kind of neat, a neat thing to do. But if I come here, I can make French fries because I have stuff in here. So any of the food items that I can make any food with, any recipes, it just pops, it just shows up, which is nice. Can I get water from the sink? Can I? No, that sucks. We can also put stuff in here if we wanted to. It's really cool. Really neat little mod. Yeah, I've still got my sentient sword. Forgot about that. We don't even need it anymore, do we? Because we've got the soul shard system set up. Let's see. So let's go through all the food that we have. So I got some cooked bat meat right now. Potatoes, apples, carrots. Basically anything that's a food. we want to grab and go shove up there, and then that way we'll know instantly. French fries. Instantly what we can make. See, we don't even need to use this stupid knife thing to make French fries anymore. Remember that was a pain in the ass? I was like, oh fuck, I was gonna make like the fish and chips thing, but because of this issue, I'll put the bowls up there. With the knife, but now we don't need it because we got a kitchen, so that's cool. I don't know if we can make food with spider's eyes. Ginseng root, we can. I don't know about that. Raw pigman meat, I guess. We can put some chairs upstairs, I suppose. Stupid totem bullshit. Mushrooms, we can definitely do stuff with. This is what's nice, is we get to consolidate some of our shit now. Wolf meat, these things, whatever this crap is. And I'm pretty sure that it'll pull like all these eggs now. It'll pull all this crap from anything connected to that system. So if there's a recipe, it'll just pull it. Okay, let's go drop off. So we're on that one. Okay, let's go drop off all this food. I'll put this here. Oh, this is pretty nice. I think, right? Like if I put these apples in here, oh, see, it's stuff in my inventory too. It counts. So if I put like the raw eggs in here and the cooked egg, like all the egg stuff in here. See, I can make cooked eggs now, and it just does it. Maybe. Is it doing it? Oh yeah, it's putting it in here. Oh, I still have to put. I can put tools in here, but I don't think that that's needed, because that's just for like Pam's harvest craft shit. So we still have to put fuel in here, but I think you can add upgrades or so. Yeah, you can add upgrades to these. That we don't have access to yet. That make it so it'll use electricity instead. So yeah, any of this crap we can put. The potatoes, the mushrooms, these things. All this crap we can just shove in. Doesn't matter. I know this is like raw meat and shit that we're throwing into the cabinets to the refrigerator. I just don't care. It's fine. It'll be fine. The point being is I can make all this stuff. And we can actually just see immediately what we can cook and like what has the best protein value. Oh, and look, it even shows in the thing. Oh, that's cool. Does it show in here too? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, that's so cool. Cool little mod. But yeah, we can't hook. I don't know if it even just tells you that. No, you can't hook in. I don't know why that's not already enabled. Maybe it is. It might be, and it just for some reason doesn't show up. Because there is an upgrade for those that lets you do electricity and stuff. Let me look it up. Cooking for blockheads. Upgrade. Overview. Cooking for blockheads mods. No. Maybe. Find the wiki for it. I gotta find that. For fuck's sake. Man, that's blocks and books. There should be upgrades for this. Heating unit. Let's see. Somewhere. Uh-huh. There should be a way to do this. Cook like a normal furnace, but there should be a way to, unless they disabled it for SevTech. They might have. That would suck. I know it existed. But I'm not seeing it. Cooking for oven upgrade. Come on. Let's see. The external heater from Immersive Engineering works with the oven. Apparently. Huh. Let's see. Cooking for blockheads. Let's do SevTech. So you actually have to cook. You have to even though the sink exists to give you water, you have to apparently pipe water into it. Anyway, so we gotta keep that in mind. Son of a bitch. So we might have to make a heating unit and run electricity to it for the stove to just work. Because there used to be a like a heating upgrade, like a heating upgrade or something. Obviously nothing's showing up here, but well, for the cooking for blockheads thing. But it looks like yeah, it's like a heating unit. So they're called units. Let's see real quick. Control unit. Apparently there's a car mod. What? Junk storage unit. Batteries. Yeah. Shit. Okay. So yeah, we have to make a heating element or some shit. Heating chamber. Oh fuck. Oh, heating element. No, this isn't right, is it? Better with mods. What's this used for? Oh, the hibachi and stuff. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. It's called like a fuck. Can't remember what it's called now. Where is it at? It's It's one of these things. It probably won't be hard to make. The problem is routing the power there. External heater. There we go. Yeah, this would be easy to make. I think we even have one, maybe. There's a weird voice that I just made. I have one. We don't have one, actually. We have things that are much more complicated. Won't be hard to make. Hello? Where'd it go? Lost it. There it is. Nope. Nope. Where's my brain? Brain, please. Oh, it's on the second page, that's why. Or is it not? What? What? Brain, please. Brain. What? Why did... What? Where'd it go? Electric engineer. Connect. External heater. God damn. Why? See, easy peasy. Made one. Now the issue is getting power to it upstairs because we have to run cables. It should work off of the medium voltage that we coded. Like we make make some of these relays here and a connector and insulated MV wires, we might be able to do this. I mean, why not, right? Let's also cook up all of this clay. Fuck. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way, I think. It's terracotta. I mean, we could smelt it all this clay down, but why would we do that when we smooshed it anyway? We could have just dumped it in here. Probably would have been a better idea, actually. Now I kind of think about it, but that's fine. We're in no rush for terracotta right now. What I could do is run this medium wire. Well, let's see. We do a thing here as well. Right here, I mean. That we could run it up. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass to have to do. Because of the way it is. So let's see. Please. If we do one of these, right? So that's the heating element. Like so. Oh, you bitch. So it wants to do... Why is it doing that? Hello? Just give me the fucking hammer. What? Does it not want to be underneath? Seems like no, it does not. Oh my god. There it goes. Okay. So we do an MV wire connector because I don't think it's going to need a lot. I don't even know if this is going to work for real. It should, but I don't know. So if we look at where that is compared to where this is, comparatively, it's fucked. All right, cool. Well, if we do like a relay here, we'll see what happens when we'll dig down like a couple bits. Or even just this much. How does this look here? Where are we at? Okay, it's just right there. That's not that bad. Especially if we just do that. And we've got some relays. So if we do a relay here. Insulate. What? Why? Oh, it's a wire connector, that's why. Shit. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Do I have my snippies on me? No. Okay. Just do it this way. Give a fuck. It's really annoying, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll relay up to that place. We will grab the connectors here. Insulated linking here. Not sure why that happened. Okay. Okay, there. What is this? Oh, I don't know if this is working now, though. Well, see, this has 0. Oh, because it's in here. See, it's draining it. It's not adding more power. Shit. I think because this... But... Hold on. Something's wrong. How the fuck? There's a way you did this before. I thought it was with the hammer. Like shift clicking or something. Oh, God. Powers, wires, and blah blah blah. Okay. Feed through insulators allow connecting wiring from one side of the wall to another. They can be created with any normal solid block in the middle. All common wires can be created feed through insulators wire type. Yeah, but... Oh, connecting? Oh. Be created with any... It doesn't say how, though. It doesn't say how. I thought before, like... a thing... showed up. Let's see, this is not getting any power, it seems. For who knows why. It's a relay, so it should be. This should have power in it. Or at least this one should. From this. For fuck's sake. These certainly have power in them. Where's my snippers? Here they are. How did I fuck this up? This was working. What? This should be getting power. Which should go to here. That should relay down to here. This should relay to here. Which should relay down to these. Which should be providing those with electricity. But it's not. Because these are not getting any electricity right now. Can I squeeze dirt? No. Like, these have electricity in them already. What is going on with this? Because that's a relay. There was a thing I had to do in the past with a hammer or something to turn these blocks. This is not correct. This is incorrect. I don't care what the fucking stupid book says. I know I did something in the past to turn one of these blocks into, like, a wire thing. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm too fucking stupid apparently. Immersive engineering, wire through wall. Oh my god. Just look at this guy's video. I'm mute it though.
Welcome to the mischief.
Or not. Thanks, YouTube. Okay, so how do you do this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Uh-huh. Yeah, see, it has like a little thing. Okay. So we put a thing on that side. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, what is he doing? Okay, yeah, it's not working. Yeah. Do you hammer it afterwards? I thought I tried that. Oh, for fuck's sake, you do. What? I thought I tried that, though. Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. I didn't do it good enough, I guess. Alright, fine. Or maybe I missed it. Maybe I hit the fucking wall and not the... I don't know. Okay, so this should now be getting electricity. It is. Okay. Like, fuck. Oh boy. And now the game's about to crash. What? Oh. Okay. Game. It didn't like that for some reason. Alright. Whatever. Okay. Oop. So what I can do is something along the lines of this to here. And this I might just be able to link to here. Okay. It's now got heat, which means that this... Will this actually do a thing? Can I cook an egg now? It I mean, it looks like there's fire. Yep. Nice. Okay, cool. So that's one way to do it, I suppose. It's got constant heat going to it, but that's not a big deal. Oh, no. It does turn it off. Also nice. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me just hide that up. Okay. This apparently, though, requires me to run water to it, which is a little annoying, but also doable. I'm trying to think where the nearest water source is. I might have to just do another thing instead of pull like a tube of water from the basement, because that's going to be really annoying. I could do that, though. Think about it. But we've got that now. That's awesome. Okay. It was a little annoying when I couldn't remember how to do shit, but otherwise we were good. What can we dump? Nearby shit. Apparently that. Dump. Good. Okay. What was the next thing we were doing? We're gonna see about running tubes, I think, right? Do I have any? I only have 5 pipes, so I'm probably not gonna do it that way. Because I could potentially run, because we have all sorts of water pipes, right? These aren't water pipes, but that seems kind of stupid. When I could just make another pump setup, like the one I have in here. How did I do that again with this? It's just a normal pump, isn't it? God, I've got it like going underneath or something, so it doesn't show up. It's a liquid hopper over a thing, isn't it? What was it again? It was like a liquid hopper over a well. Yeah, it was a well bucket. Yeah, so it's just hemp rope in a bucket, and then you have like a water source near it. So let's just do it. Why not? Fuck it. Why not? Where's the hemp? Didn't we make a bunch of hemp rope in the past? Yeah. I remember. Okay, well bucket. And then we'll get another bucket out of the bucket depository. And we need to make a liquid hopper, too. Which is glass or into hopper. Should we do the hopper downstairs? We'll get a couple of those. And you know what? Let's just grab a couple of these. Yeah. We'll fill those up because we'll need... It'll be best to have, I guess, 4 on either side. Or 1 on each, you know what I mean. We don't need it, but... Oh, that was stupid. Put that back. Idiot. There we go. Fuck, I'm not working on anything big right now at all. The last big thing we did was the crystals for the blood magic, which was for the teleporting doodles. Right now I'm just kind of doing side bullshit, so I did these 3 things, which was the kitchen stuff. The biggest thing that we're working towards is this crap over here. Is we need to do pneumatic craft, so that we can get this going. But also what we really need pneumatic craft for is to make machine blocks, which again I think... Oops. We need further inscriber. No, we don't. Okay, so we could make the inscriber and stuff. We could start doing this, but the problem is we need all this crap to make the presses, and you need these presses, these engineering, these silicon logic. We need these presses. to make most of the logic, the chips and stuff for the computer, the applied energistics system. And so we have to make all these fucking assembly table things, which require all this crap with pneumatic stuff. And we have the compressed iron and things now, and we got the plastic. We have some compressed iron. We need a lot more though, I think. So it's just, you have to have all these, and then you have to like have this fucking program, which is, you have to go get the tablet, you have to get stabilized meat from fucking Steve Karts, apparently, which you can again buy with the tablet by giving oil or some shit, and then you get the stabilized, not meat, stabilized metal. But it seems like that's the only way to get it. I guess you could get these refined, whatever this is, a hardened mesh, which is these refined hardeners, which is smelting raw hardener, which is platinum plate. So there's ways to get it, I guess, without the tablet and oil and stuff. Yeah. So we gotta do all that crap just to make this assembly line to make some presses for that whole thing. And then if we want to make a grinder, like a mob grinder, like there's the mob masher, which is different. But there's like or spawner maybe? There's a monster grinder thing. Mob slaughter factory. These kinds of things require the machine case. And we want this for like grinding up like enderman for ender pearls that we could smelt down to make ender pearls or whatever. Or no, they make ender. It's different. Like they added an extra step to it. But anyway, to do that, you need these machine cases, which is the advanced crafting thing, which is its own horse shit on its own. But then we've got compressed iron plates to deal with, and cobalt plates as well, and the stabilized metal again, just to make the machine case. So we gotta do this whole big fucking thing. So that's kind of what's the next thing that I would be working towards. But it's just kind of daunting right now, so I'm just not doing it right now. Is basically the gist of it. So right now, I'm just fucking around with this kitchen. Is basically what I'm doing right now. Because I can't be bothered to do real stuff, I guess. Because it'll drive me crazy. That should fill up. Yeah, okay. Now we need a liquid hopper. So yeah, so I'm just fucking around with stuff now. Little minor things to make life a little easier, maybe. Because right now, it would just be such a huge pain in the ass to even start that. And I'm probably going to stop here pretty soon. Or at least stop Minecraft here pretty soon. After I make this. Just because there's, you know, I don't want to get into one of those big ass things. Because I wasn't going to stream this, you know, all night. I just want to play it a little bit today. So I was gonna I almost see that would be getting into it too. I was gonna say I almost want to play maybe because I remember I played through Baldur's Gate as a series, but we didn't finish the expansion bit of it. So I was thinking about fucking around with that on stream at some point, but I don't know how much time we would have for that. We'd only have like another hour and a half or so. And for Baldur's Gate, it's not a lot. Otherwise, I would do. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll just because no one wants to fucking watch Warcraft. So yeah. nice. Yeah, one of these. Nice. And in Warcraft, I would probably just be sitting in a queue trying to do any kind of PvP or something anyway. With my rogue. So it's not that entertaining. So, yeah. I'll probably just finish this up right now and call it a day. God, my own bases. I'm getting lost in my own base constantly. Good base design. Stupid. Fuck. Yeah, and that's the thing. Okay, am I just gonna drown now? Hello? That's another thing. I don't know if I'd think about suggesting, like, we'll still have the characters that we're fucking around with right now, right? Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever, it's done. You know, like our like have the stupid druid and all that. But idea was to say, if you want, because people are kind of making their own characters anyway right now. I don't know if this is filling with water or not, to be honest. I have no idea. Is it? Do I have to put it like in the back? Like that? You'd think there would be a visual cue that I was doing it right. I don't even know what recipes require water. What food recipes require a water bucket? Fire extinguisher. Oops. I guess rice dough and shit? Like rice slime balls? Or dough? So like salt and flour, maybe? I don't know. Oh, anyway. What I was gonna say is, so I'd thought maybe I would suggest, because most people are doing it anyway. I think Hood Fabulous basically has a high level dude. I have my 120, right? If everyone got to 120, we could do the in-game stuff sometimes, and then sometimes we do the low-level characters that we're going through all the dungeons with, you know, like the druid and everything. And then kind of alternate whenever. So if we felt like doing the later dungeons, we could, instead of waiting. But then everyone would have to get a level 120 character, and then we would have to get them geared, because you can't just go straight into doing mythics and stuff. So you'd have to get them geared up to do the mythics and everything, which isn't a big deal. I think, you know, that could be a thing, but everyone would kind of have to just mostly do that on their own time. She doesn't, but me and her play on the Alliance quite a bit. So we could potentially just play other like Horde characters and just level those up together, because that's what we do on the Alliance. We leveled a level 120. I did a Warlock, she did a Priest on Alliance, and then we've been playing she has a Mage, and I've been playing a Rogue on Alliance, and we're up to level almost 60 now with them. So it's not impossible to do. Plus, there is always the boost that you get for just having the expansion. So if she wanted to spend the boost, I suppose, on a Horde character to get to 110 immediately, that's up to her. But that's also a possibility as well. But you know. So, you know, the boost could do it, but then you would have the issue of you know, let's say KTD for instance, does she just boost like a priest, like a blood elf priest or something, because she's already used to priest on Alliance, so that she would be able to know how to play it, or does she go with another class so that she doesn't, you know what I mean? Like if I used, because I still have a 110 boost that is sitting there because I don't really know what I'd want to put it on because if I already have the character at, you know, 120 or whatever, then I have it, so I don't need it. And if it's a class that I have never played before, then I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice or whatever. By not leveling up that character and learning how to play the class instead of starting at 110 and then just kind of being thrown into a class with all of its abilities and shit. Are my boots broken? What's going on here? Hello? Why can't I climb? Oh my... No? Those aren't broken. There they go. Okay. Maybe. It can get frustrating though, not knowing how to play a class. You know? Dough. Okay, cool, we can do that. So if I do this and this, and I say make the dough. Look at that. So I can just quickly make dough now, it looks like. Throw the dough back in, and then tell it cook all that, and then it should cook all these doughs. Oh, look at this, it does like a little fading thing. Boom, into bread. And then I can say, make some fucking sandwiches. Boom. Nice. Well, that's pretty cool. Wasn't there like a fish? Yeah, if we made paper cones. Because I think you get the cones back. So French fries are good. Fish and chips are amazing. The problem is you need fish. And I don't know if you can just get fish from something. Oops. That's cooked fish. Raw fish. So you can get it from a fisherman's strainer, I suppose. So if we made a bunch of these fisherman strainers, which is just sugar canes around a net and a net string, that's what's gonna fuck us. Well, twine. Flame string. Yeah, string's what's gonna fuck us because I don't have any cotton seeds yet and I can't get them. Well, there you go. But now we've got a little kitchen. Oh, we should have some terracotta ready. I can make like a little corner piece. Let's do that real quick, so that it looks a little more fashionable. I think it's just the idea of the bread was appetizing, you know. I'm having pasta tonight. Leftover pasta. Terracotta. There we go. Let's dump some stuff real quick while we're here. Okay. You know what? Put this in here and forget about it. Oh right, we gotta move all the food. Shit. Okay. What else do we have? Another like beetroot. What's in that one? I think we already looked in this one, yeah. Glue. No, that's not right. Some wild berries. I have no idea. that does anything. These are seeds. You might be able to cook with them. I'm not 100% sure. Venison, gassed meat, of course. Donuts. Ice bombs. What? I was doing that thing, like I was scanning over all these, but I wasn't actually reading them. You know, like how you're like reading a story or a book, but your brain goes other places while you're reading it. So you are reading it, but you're not. Like you're reading the words, but you're just not putting them in your head. That's kind of what I was doing with this. Oh, some rice flour. Okay. Be able to make some bread with that. Okay. Oh, speaking of lines of code, I guess I could show off something that there's nothing to it right now, by the way. It's very, what I've made is very simple to make. But I've had an idea that I've been fucking around a bit with. I could show. I can do that in a minute. Let's see. Right, that's what we want. We want a corner. And then we want, I don't know. Can I not make, I have to do that? Okay. I could also make like overhead counters too, if I wanted, I suppose. Same idea. Make a couple more of these as a corner. I don't want a corner. Let's make a couple of those. Let's make some, hold on. Oh shit, I can't just make, I forgot I have to actually go use the sawmill or whatever to, yeah. Let's dump this off, okay. So yeah, now we got a nice little kitchen. We can also move our bed into the actual bedroom area instead of being out and about. Is it morning or night? It is morning. It just turned morning. Okay, I'm not gonna move my bed just yet, just so that it doesn't fuck our spawn up. Not that our spawns are very far away from here, but just in case the worst happens. Hi, what the fuck? Oh, right. Nope. There we go. I'll put a counter here. Put a counter here. Look at that. Ugh. Ah. What a pretty little stupid thing. I think I will move my meat into that area. Or like, yeah, we'll put meat. Meat and raw eggs. We'll put in here. Fuck it. So now what can we make? See, you can make rice. I can make rice dough with the salt that we have and the rice flour. Can I just like shift click to create a stack? Look at that. And make some rice bread. Rice dough. Rice bread. Rice dough. Is it because it's having to like fill back up with water or something? I don't know. This rice bread looks disgusting. But should be able to make sandwiches now, right? No? Really? You can't do anything with this fucking rice bread? No, you can't. Disgusting. Oh, that went to an internet website. Okay. I might be able to make toast. I just can't do shit with it. This rice bread was worthless. You can eat it, I guess. Well, that's a thing. But either way, kind of cool. Some cooked gas meat we can make. Make some venison steak. We can bake a mushroom if we want. So it's kind of cool that we can do all this stuff and it's all just in here. So all the food we get, we can just dump in here. And then, so here's where it becomes kind of cool. Well, I think I can just do this. Like if I grab this, I think if I just do this, yeah, that works. Okay, never mind. I'd say one thing we could do is also hook these up to like a those nodes that we made, or that we can make with that blood stuff that we were doing, and dump stuff in a chest. Dump all the food items into a chest, and then it'll throw them in here. But we have this merged nearby chest thing, so it kind of defeats the purpose of using that. So I'll put that here for now. Put the chisel away. Put all the stuff away that we don't need to have on hand. The blood orb can go in here too. I'll just keep the cobblestone on me just in case. Look at that. Look at all these fucking horrible... I'm getting the Fruity Loops thing going on again. Okay. So, in Minecraft, at least today, we didn't do much. We didn't even leave the base at all. I don't even know, did we even leave the inside? Did we even go outside at all? I guess a little bit when we dug through the wall and like had to go outside to come back in, but I don't think we really went outside. I mean, we went out like that, but I don't think we went down even out here or anything. We basically just did the blood stuff downstairs. We got a well of suffering, the sheep of the lambs, which are not silenced. The lamb suffering we got going. It's from the Star Magic thing. I'll show you. Where's it at? Astral Tome. It's a perk that I have. Oh, see, look, they just fuck near me anyway. Okay. That's why they were spawning so fast. Mineral enrichment. Stone nears you. Turn into more valuable stone. It's just part of this, yeah. So it's just existing. Because I'm attuned to that particular alignment of stars or whatever. Constellation, that's what those are called. Because I'm attuned to the constellation and I have all the perks for it, it just does this. Doesn't hurt anything. The thing that makes it annoying, other than the way it looks, is when I want to like carve all this up to actually put down, nicer looking floors and stuff. It's going to give me all these different ores and it fills up my inventory. And that's what's annoying. And until I get to the point where I can have, and I don't even think I have the nether chests yet. No, I don't have it unlocked. At some point there's nether chests or ender, not nether. Fuck. Yeah, there's ender chests, but there's other types of ender chests. The ones that have like the things on the top. So I can have an ender bag, and then I can dump stuff in the bag. It'll go to the chest, and then the idea is then the chest could go into the system and then just be sorted into the system. So then at that point, it's not a big deal. But until we get to that point, it's kind of annoying. And who knows when that point's going to come, because I've got to do all this other shit first anyway. And the stuff I have to do are actually go to the end and kill the dragon and stuff. That's actually the next step in actual progression. So we never did anything with Steve Carts either, or this. So that's a whole other thing we need to do. Age 2, we didn't do the speedrunner thing or the advanced mapping because I didn't want to do this fucking horse shit. We did everything in Age 1, though. And of course we never did this because it was so fucking annoying to summon. And then we didn't do all things in here because I can't stand this goddamn place. So anyway, that was this. I'll show you guys real quick this thing I've been working on. Because why not? Because I have a bit of an idea, and it's very rough. Okay, I've only messed with it for a couple hours. It's nothing special at all. It's very easy to do what I did, but it's an idea I've thrown around in my head. So I like games, and the reason I'm thinking about this because we were talking about Boulder. I was talking about Baldur's Gate a little bit. I like those kinds of games, um, Baldur's Gate and what have you. And I've always wanted to kind of make a game like that. I've always liked messing with the map editors and stuff in like Neverwinter Nights and things. But I've never DM'd in D&D, really. Like I did like one off and it was terrible. But I've had ideas here and there of like a story I'd want to tell, or whatever. Not like an idea for a full story, but just little elements of a story, and maybe pulling them all together would be nice. So I've always wanted to kind of make a game like a Baldur's Gate kind of game, but I've always wanted a proper like turn based like D&D game of sorts. So Divinity was really good for that. Like I really like Divinity Original Sin. The problem is it's like once you beat it, it's done, right? So I've been fiddle fucking around a bit with with Unreal Engine, and the general idea, is to make something like that. So, and I don't have anything really. Let me see if I can share the window here. That'll let me. Window capture game, maybe? It doesn't even show up as a window. Good. Great. Why doesn't it show up? That's interesting. Yeah, the fucking thing doesn't even show up. Let me capture window misc. Oh, here we go. It's this one. I wonder why that shows up. Okay. Whatever. We'll stretch this. So this is a little thing. Now, these assets are just from a pre-built thing, so that I didn't make. The only thing I made is this little sword because I was fucking around with something. But I didn't make like any of these assets. This is just stuff that came with like a demo. But I've been fucking around with like a little. There was a basic movement system, kind of like a template, and I fucked with it a little bit so that it does this little circle. Also, so that you can like rotate this around with middle mouse button, or DNA will also move it around. I added a thing so it makes the walls disappear, as you can see, as they interfere with the camera. It's very rough, right? It's not, there's no like nice transition to it. They just pop out of existence whenever so there's like a line basically that's constantly being drawn from the camera to the player. And if it's bisected by certain things like walls, the walls disappear. Not so much these things, right? Like just the walls. You have to like, I don't know if I have it set as like tagged or something. So, and this is just like the default model for Unreal. And this is it. This is all I have right now. But the idea is to have some kind of a turn-based thing, so that when you're in combat, it's like Divinity in a way, right? To give an example, where it'd be turn-based combat like Divinity Original Sin, but its own rule set, right? And the idea is to make it look, again, more realistic, if that makes sense. Like, this has a grittier kind of realism look to it, and Divinity has a more stylized look to it. So I feel like this would be more in the realm of, like a fantasy RPG like that. I like Divinity, by the way, but the art style is a bit different. This whole thing where I have him holding onto the sword, that was something I was working on. So some of the stuff I've had to do. Let me see if I can get this up. Oh shit! I might have to just share the screen. Hold on. See if this works. Main monitor. Is this even gonna work? It probably won't work. No, because it's fucking being stupid. God damn it. Let me see if I can open up his thing first, and maybe I can do that and then share that window. Let's see. Let's try this again. Is this one? Nope, that's not the one I want. Hello? Top-down character. There we go. We'll just scale this. No, not scale it. Transform, fit the screen. Okay. So, with this guy, I've been fucking around with this. So, like, these little points here, I know it's like floating way up here, but that's just the way it is. This little thing is like the point for. You can't see it, but where he has a sword on his hip, and then this is like a point for when he's holding the sword. Now, of course, this is just a default model, so he doesn't like grip the sword or anything like that. But the idea is that if I set up these systems now, that even when I plug in whatever model I plug in, I can just move these points around to fit that model. And these are actually welded to bones. So when he moves, you can see that the points are moving with him. Because this is actually fit to like his spine bone, and then this one's fit to his hand bone here. So it'll move around with it. In the event graph, I have it just. I was trying to fuck around with this a bit. Though this is the camera thing. Yeah, this isn't working right, but basically I have this set up. Right now it just attaches it to his hip. I can just change this to his right hand, so it looks like he's holding the sword. I was trying to do a thing with this where I hit Z and it would toggle back and forth, but it's not quite working correctly yet. Because I've only been fucking around with it a little bit. Like I said, this is only like an hour or two of work, air quotes, and not all of this obviously in that hour or two. But if I like open up the sword, so I have it set up so that I'm trying to set things up thinking of future stuff, right? So I have this like parts update thing. So if we look at the sword, this is a very simple model that I made, or rather, it's 3 models that I made in Blender and stuff. So there's nothing special about it. It's a very, 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 very basic looking sword. But the idea is that this is a hilt variation 1. And there's a pommel, blade, and a cap. Right? I have a little cap at the end, the blade, the pommel, and and a hilt. So it's 4 models. The idea between these is that you have a blade that's different lengths, different shapes. Same with the pommel, same with the hilt, and even the cap. So like you could have a cap maybe with a chain hanging from it or something, or maybe this has like a spike at the end, or who knows what. And I'm thinking of doing like a system where maybe even like at the end of this, there's like a gem or something, depending on like if I do like gemmed weapons, right, or maybe some gems in the blade itself that can fill in. That's what's really cool about with the blueprint system is these things then become interchangeable. So we could have gem slots here that are empty until your character in the game fills them, and then you could update the model in game based off of that. With like even if it's just a same gem model, and you just use like a clear base. and you tell the game, okay, he has a sapphire in there, or he has a ruby in there, and since it's a ruby, make it, change the color instance to red. It's still the same model, still pretty much the same material. You just changed the value of like the color to red instead, and so you don't have to make a ton of different models for gems and everything, because they all got to fit in that gem slot anyway, right? So they're all going to be the same shape. So stuff like that. I'm trying to think ahead, right? So it's all very easy to mess with. Point being is if I come in here, this isn't the construction script actually. So if I come, let me close this, and let me just open up the main editor. For fuck's sake, transform, stretch the screen. If I come in here now, and we look at that sword, so these are swords from a different pack that again I was just testing with, and then this is a dev thing I was testing with. But speaking of, so I have all these variations, the cap, the hilt. Oh, I gotta get rid of those variables. Hold on. Just a couple variables that I was fucking with that I don't need anymore. Hello? Okay. Connection. Pommel connection. I don't need those anymore. Okay. So if I have like cap, hilt, whatever, so those are variations of 1, right? But if I go variation 0, that now changes to the dev model basically, and see, it just updates it live, real easy. Now this is different. This used to be I used to have 3 models just for the pommel, because I figured maybe I can make the connection to each of these different. So you can see that over here. So this is actually its own model. And I thought that's kind of stupid. I'll just do pommels. And the blade variation, right? So now that looks pretty much like that one. And then these could mix and match, obviously, like so. And the idea is if I model these so that the dimensions where they connect to the other sections are similar, that it will be fine. So I could still make the blade longer, so it's not, but as long as I make this the same width or whatever, it should be fine to connect to this pommel, because the model has its origin point down here and not in the center of the model, so it knows to snap it to that point. The pommel, I think, is just the center, so I do have to make that the same height every time, which isn't a big deal. Just the height where these connect, I can still like make these like how this model is, right? I can still make this happen, and I can still have this go up. It's just that I have to keep in mind the sword is going to go into the pommel in a certain area. And then the same like the hilt, the origin point is here, so I can make the hilt longer. Say it's a two-handed sword, I can make it longer. And then this cap, it's here, so I can make this cap as long as I want. So the idea is I can make a ton of variations of different swords, and then mix and match the pieces of those swords, so you could have a randomization to the sword. So when you find a sword, it could look completely different from a sword you found before. Or if I want to do like a crafting system, you go in to do blacksmithing or whatever, and you can say, I want this pommel, I want this blade, I want this, and you can actually, craft your own sword the way you want it to look based off of what models are available, and it's all built into the system. So it ends up being pretty easy. He doesn't have it on him right now because I'm not simulating. But the other thing that's nice is I don't have to really spend a ton of time trying to make this look super, super detailed, because it's going to be top down, right? Like so. You're not going to get that close to these. I might let it zoom in a little bit, like to here or something, but you're not gonna have any of these items like this close to your camera in the game. At least that's not the plan. Maybe you will. Maybe I'll have, like, when you do a blacksmithing system, a UI will show up, and it will show the 3D model in the UI, and so maybe I will have to worry a little bit about it. But either way, the textures in here are only 512 resolution. In these textures, they are not high resolution textures, and they still look okay. kind of like the Skyrim smithing UI, a little bit, but more advanced, right? It's not going to be just simple as here's what it'll look like, press it to make it. It would be like, here's a preview of what the final thing would look like. Now, what pommel do you want? What hilt do you want? Da, da, da. Okay, it's going to cost these materials for these things. And then you might have to do like a mini game or some shit. I don't know. Because I want it to be somewhat involved, right? But I don't want it to be tedious either, though, right? Because so doing like the same fucking mini game over and over and over and over again, it gets a bit tedious. So maybe as your blacksmithing skill increases, you don't have to do the mini game, or the mini game isn't as involved, or who knows? I don't know. I have to think about it. And again, these are not original ideas. I think like Neverwinter Nights had at least to make weapons for when you were making maps and stuff, it had a similar thing where you could select different. I think it was just hilt and blade, basically, but you could select those two different things and the color of them. So that's not a revolutionary idea, but it's something I liked, right? So yeah, that's the idea. Like I said, again, there's not much to it right now. It's just the clicking around and stuff. Because I haven't really focused a lot on this. I've just been fucking around with little systems that I've wanted to fuck around with. Oh, for fuck's sake, why does this happen? Do I have to do this? Why? I don't get why this is this way sometimes. Please. Why are you this way? There we go. Like I said, all I've got right now, again, you can see the things attached to his hip, is this kind of thing. And this is, again, not original, right? I even kind of copied from how, to a degree, how Diablo is, right? Like, so when walls disappear, you still have the bottom part of the wall that exists, as you can see. So you can still tell there's a wall there, but it doesn't really get in your way when you're trying to move around. And you have the void behind here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that like a black void, or what I'm gonna do. I might. I mean, why not? Who cares? It also depends on what's on the other side of the wall, right? So if I have like an outdoor scene over here, that's gonna be really weird. I think, unless it's like, I mean, like if you're underground, that is. I don't know, or like a cave or something. I have to figure out what I'd want to do with that. But if this is as close as you typically get to the player, again, the nice thing is you can keep like these kind of lower polygon count weapons and lower resolution graphic or textures, and it doesn't look bad because the player never gets that close to the weapons and stuff. And there could even be a thing where I make, your typical these are 512, and then I have another set of textures for that blacksmithing, so that, or even a separate model with a higher polygon count, so that when you're making it, it's a nicer representation of what you are actually making, because I mean you can't really see it anyway, which is kind of goofy to be like, oh, why bother customizing it, I guess, but people like that shit, I like it. I like, even if I only see this little tiny sword here, I know what it looks like, that kind of thing. But yeah, I wanted to do a thing. I have, like I said, all sorts of ideas for it. How I'd want it to play out. It'd probably be more of a classless system, like more of a skill based system, kind of like Skyrim or something, but a bit more involved. Where you get better at stuff by doing stuff. And then maybe every time you level up something, say blacksmithing, swords, whatever, you get a perk and there could be like talent trees and shit for each of the skills. And the talent trees could be split between active talent, depending on what it is, right? Active talents and passive talents. Obviously, crafting abilities all probably gonna be passive, but let's say one-handed swords, you would have active talents, which would be like a whirlwind ability, or not whirlwind, but like a like a cleaving attack ability, or a knockdown ability, or something like that. And then the passive effect would be plus 1% more damage with swords, plus 8% chance to crit with swords, that kind of thing. And it would be split between the two trees. So if you want it, because I know, like, sometimes I'll be playing a game and it's just like one skill tree, and I'm essentially looking. Sometimes I get real lazy and I'm like, give me the passive things, and then I have to like hunt for the passive stuff. And or you have to take a bunch of active shit to get to the passive stuff, and it's like, I don't want this ability, but I really want this passive ability that's locked out because of this active ability. So why not just make talent trees that are, passive or active? And on the passive side of things, yeah, stuff might get locked out based off of other talents, but at least you're still getting the passive talents to get to there, or whatever. I don't know. These are just kind of ideas I've shotgun turded at a wall, right, and seeing what's stuck. And I have an idea of how I'd want the game to start, and all that too. So, but a little bit of motion blur, but not bad. But yeah. So I want to have a nice bit about amount of crafting, maybe even like a little house building kind of thing to it, so that it's not just another like D&D like turn-based game, but has a little bit more to it that makes you feel like you're actually, that you care about the character and all the stuff you've done, and you can see the progression of it in that, like look at the Minecraft stuff we played today, right? We've seen the huge progression from living in a tiny cave to living in a bigger cave. A similar thing to that with this. It's like, oh man, I remember when I first started and I had shitty little fucking gear, and so now I'm all decked out in armor. And I want it to be, again, more realistic looking. Like, I don't. One of the things that I go, ugh, I'm glad there's transmogging in the game, but I always kind of was like, about World of Warcraft is like the shoulder pads are half the size of your fucking character model, right? And I've never liked that. So like, it'd be realistically sized armor and stuff. And yeah, a warrior is gonna have a bit bulkier, but he's still not gonna have shoulder pads that are like, this fucking big. Still gonna be kind of, form fitting. And the sword's not gonna be like out to here in size, and you're carrying around a dragon's or a giant's fucking sword. You can have a big ass sword without it being the size of this fucking table. So, it's gonna be a fantasy thing. There's gonna be magic and shit like that. If I even do this may go fucking nowhere. This is me playing around with Unreal Engine and an idea. This may never see this could be as far as it goes. What I'm showing right now. But yeah, I want it to be more grounded in more reality, but with magic and stuff. It'd still be a fantasy styled game, but more like a medieval fantasy kind of thing, where it's a little bit more realistic in how the armor would look, and how the weapons would look, and all that. And I want to have as much customization as I can in it, because it would be nice to be able to customize your armor, customize your weapons, and that kind of thing. So, and make crafting more towards the Witcher. Yeah, more towards like a Witcher kind of looking thing in a way, I guess, where the armor doesn't look ridiculous. It looks like it makes sense. It'd be nice to make crafting meaningful as well, so that there's a point in doing it, so that you can blacksmith weapons and armor that, and you could learn to make stuff that's as good as stuff you would find. But I still want it to be, I want stuff to drop. I almost want to think if I want to do like a prefix system, prefix suffix system, like how Diablo has, right? Like Phoenix Blade of the Bear or some shit like that. And depending on what it is, it adds stat bonuses based off of, the Phoenix Blade repairs itself or some shit like that. And of the Bear plus strength, whatever. So that like you have that random weapon itemization. But then part of me thinks I shouldn't do that. I should do more of like a, like how 5th edition is now, where it's actually more rare to find magical stuff. But I guess there's an in between I could do, right? I could have it so that, yeah, there's magical items and stuff out there, but most of the time they're good, but nothing crazy. And then like there's like this one time, there's one legendary sword that is out there that only drops once and for your playthrough, and it's only, or maybe it's part of this big epic long quest line or something like that, so that going on this quest line to go get the sword means something. Like you have to do all this shit to get the sword, and then that sword is just fucking really good. Nothing that's gonna make it so that you one hit kill everything in the game, but still something that you're probably not going to replace. And I want to make the gear in the game more utilitarian than just a simple like like in Warcraft or any MMO or Diablo. This is not going to be an MMO by the way, but in those kinds of games, it seems like the gameplay loop is get gear, okay, now replace it as fast as possible. Okay, you just replace that gear, now replace that gear, now replace that gear, and you're just constantly like throwing gear away and getting new gear, and it seems kind of shitty. Like I want people to like to get a piece of gear and go, oh man, I really like this. I'm not just gonna replace it because it does something. Like maybe there's a belt that increases your attack speed or something, which in this game would just mean that you would have more stuff you could do per turn, or maybe it makes your initiative better, or whatever the fuck. Maybe it gives you an extra turn per round, which is pretty big. And it's not just simply like adding to strength, adding to stamina, adding to whatever ability it is. Instead, it does something like you get armor from it, but it also does this. Or these boots make you walk faster instead of stuff that's not necessarily replaceable, I guess, if it makes any sense what I'm saying. But that's all shit that kind of, yeah, like they like so if you played a roguelike character, right, you're not just looking for, let's say, boots that increase agility and stamina, and that's all you care about. And oh hey, I found these other boots that have plus more agility, and there's these other boots that have a little bit more agility, and you're just constantly throwing boots out. But instead you would be looking for, oh, these boots are quieter, in the sense that like they actually make it so that it's easier to sneak around, or maybe that kind of thing, or maybe like they're darker armor to let you blend in better or something like that, instead of just straight up, this adds more dex, this adds more stamina, this adds more strength, this adds more vitality, instead of it just being a numbers game, that it's more of a utility kind of thing. And then you would ideally, and maybe there'd be a system built into this, like a wardrobe system, where if you were going out on a certain mission or dungeon or whatever, and okay, this dungeon is going to have a lot of undead shit in it, so I'm going to wear my armor that is, better suited for taking on zombies and shit rather than taking on bandits, or even going back to the old D&D ways where it is like swords don't really do very well against skeletons, but uh, a mace would, right? Could have a thing like that where just because you find this better sword doesn't mean that it's always going to be better. Then you have to like kind of think about it, because that's one thing I like about fifth edition in a way. Not that necessarily, but is that it's not based around getting like third edition 3.5 or whatever was kind of like based around gear recycling, right? And trying to find gear that just had more numbers on it. And fifth edition has kind of gone the other way now, where magical stuff is a lot more rare, and it's more about how you build your character and stuff than your gear. And I'd rather have that kind of game, I think. But you still have to have a balance that armor and weapons mean something, right? If you make a game like this and loot is not worthless, but but really doesn't matter if you get a better sword or whatever, then it becomes kind of, what's the point of going out in these dungeons and getting this loot if I don't care about it? And then what's the point of making my character stronger other than, you know what I mean? So there's this whole big balance I'm trying to think of for this, because I don't want it to be this kind of constant gear, numbers game kind of thing, and it would be nicer if it was more of a utility kind of thing, where you would sacrifice a pair of boots that had maybe plus dexterity on them because you found a pair of boots that allow you to dodge better in battle or something like that, or that kind of thing, where and I know it's pretty much impossible, but it would be nice to have a game where it's not just about who found the meta that's the best build and best set of gear for this particular, that kind of thing. And I know that's not possible. Someone will always find, the most optimized, perfect fucking build for a game. And I also don't want it to be too complicated, too. So is all these fucking things is a problem, right? It can't be too complicated, because if it's too complicated, then it becomes an issue of, oh fuck, like one of the things that I mean, I don't mind about Witcher, but sometimes I just don't even bother with it, is the oils and stuff. Like, oh fuck, I'm fighting this type of creature. I need to oil my blade this kind of way. Okay, now we can go into fight and battle, and every battle you have to prepare ahead of time. And that can get a bit tiring. So I don't necessarily want that to be the case with this, where it's like, okay, I'm fighting undead. I need to go get my undead gear. Okay, I'm fighting kobolds. I need to get my kobold gear. So it's this like balance of, I kind of want a little bit of that, but I don't want it to hinder you, especially if you're like, oh fuck, I don't have any undead gear. I can't do this undead thing now. I don't want that to be a thing. So I don't know. It's all a big fucking, and I'm thinking of all this kind of crap, and I don't even have a combat system in this game yet, or whatever this is. This isn't even a game, right? This is not a game. This is click to walk down hallway that goes nowhere, turn your camera around, click to go back down the hallway. That's all that this is right now. So there's nothing to it. So there's nothing, but I'm thinking of all these other things. So I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching Minecraft and stuff, guys. I know there's only like 2 of you here, so I appreciate it. And I'm probably not going to stream tonight, so I'll stream tomorrow. As far as I know, we're still on for Divinity with Draz, K2D, me, and Potato. If Tomato pulls out last minute, as he does sometimes, then I'll probably just play Observer. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like it's too short notice to like say, all right, well, we'll just play Warcraft, and then just have to figure out, because people weren't planning for that, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, Tomato doesn't fuck us, and we're fine. But if he does, then I might just play Observer or something. But either way, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.